Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004. Well, we're going to the Brickyard 400. Oh boy, this is going to be good. We finally won this race in this career mode, so it's good to go back to the Brickyard knowing we can win it. It was kind of a heartbreaker when Kevin Harvick at the Pennsylvania 500. He barely edged us out to win there. We're 80 points back, 5th in the Winston Cup standings. Let's go check out the garage here. Let's go see what's going on here. Let's see. We need to get some. Let's get some stuff repaired here in the shop. Go ahead and overhaul that for $391. Get an engine work done. Let's see. This is the short track piece. Let's see. I think we can get this fixed up before the Bristol night race. So let's just go ahead and do that. Try to get that fixed up. Because I think we have Watkins Glen coming up. I could probably use a beat-up Speedway chassis engine combination. Let's see. Yeah, go ahead and get that one fixed up there. Short track. Let's see. Team sponsorship. Let's see. So, I don't know how much longer we're going to keep Little Trees on the car, to tell you the truth. Because they want us to be first in points, qualify in first place, and finish in 5th place. So, you know, top 5s I could do, but it's like almost impossible to be number 1 in the points. I mean, that's what makes this game so much fun, is that you can accomplish it, but you have to do everything right. And that's what I love about this game, is that I think when you look at tragic NASCAR games like NASCAR Ignition 21, one of the most underrated aspects about the old Thunder games is they nailed the difficulty. And especially if you do the track team upgrades like I do. And actually, I'll show them real quick for anyone who's wanting to play this game. And like I said, this game is dirt cheap. It's like $5 on Amazon. But shop editions. If you want to play this game and basically have a super fun time, but not struggle and not be overpowered, this is the lineup I have. So anything that's grayed out, so those top 3 I already have invested. Engine shop, engine dyno, chassis shop, mounting machine, skill pad, welding station. That is my loadout. I run limited assists, legendary difficulty. My car ratings are generally, 80 to whatever. Let's see. What part we're going to choose here, guys. We're gonna just use the used up piece here. Why not? Save our best bullet. But yeah, generally our car ratings are about 80 to 81. Sometimes even 82. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of show that real quick. For anyone who's wanting to get in this NASCAR game, literally, it's like $5 or $6 at your local used video game thrift store or mall. You know, they have little shops at the mall that sell, you know, video games. That's where I got this one back in 2014, I think it was. 2014 and 2015. Picked this game up for, I think, $7. Anyways, we're going to the Brickyard 400 in the Dayglow Little Trees car. And, you know, I might make this a primary car for 2011, to be honest with you. Anyways, car rating of 82. Let's go racing. Alrighty, folks, so we qualified 8th for the 2010 Brickyard 400. Won the Daytona 500. Can we do what Jay McMurray did in 2010 and sweep 2 of the Crown Jewel races? So, without further ado, let's go ahead and head it to, well, trackside.
Welcome to MRN's live coverage from the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway for today's Brickyard 400. You can just feel the excitement all around for this race.
This track's tradition alone is what inspires the drivers to do well here. What a great feeling it must be to stand in victory lane at Indy. We'll see here shortly who that lucky man is going to be.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. will try for another top 5 finish in this one.
And let me tell you something, Joe. You throw in a couple of wins to go along with those top 5s, and all of a sudden you're in the hunt for the championship.
The 82 car will start this race with the all-important points lead.
You know, if I was him, I wouldn't even think about the points. I'd just try to stay focused on getting the best finish I can. After all, consistency is what wins championships.
Mike Bliss looks to turn his luck around in this race.
I believe they got a good chance to turn their luck around right here. These guys have been working extra hard this week, and I think it just may pay off for them in the end.
Alrighty, folks, here we go. It's Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, front row at the Brickyard 400. This is going to be a lot of fun, guys. So, We're starting off 8th. We've got the Dayglow Little Trees machine. We've won the Brickyard 400 before, but can we do it again? Tony Stewart, you know, the Hoosier native, is going to be... He's always so spectacular here at the Brickyard, but it's definitely an interesting season. Kevin Harvick, I think, could be a championship upset. Jeff Gordon, of course, the tried and true, pretty much almost a honorary native Hoosier, right? Who's going to win this Brickyard, guys? This is going to be fun. The third of 4 Crown Jewel races. So let's just be patient here. If they pass this, big deal. Just take care of the car. Try to settle in. The Brickyard is won and lost based on where you pit. If you pit at the right time and you have a good race car, you can win it. But if you pit the wrong time and you got a great car, you ain't winning. You ain't winning jack. I mean, as Dale Jr. would say, you're pretty much SOL. So at this point, just take care of your stuff. Kevin Harvick, we made contact last Sunday at the Pocono 5, or not Pocono 500, the Pennsylvania 500. It was me, Gordon, and Kevin Harvick battling the final corner at Pocono. And sure enough, Kevin Harvick and I made contact. I tried to knock him up the racetrack. Harvick held on to it and won a huge Winston Cup race there. Bobby Labonte, look, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't feel comfortable making that pass right there. I'm going to let Bobby go. I'm going to let them kind of thin out a little bit more, and then I'm going to try to attack. I just don't feel comfortable trying to damage this car right now. Let them thin out a little bit more, get some separation, and then I'm going to try to get back on the attack here. But yeah, Kevin Harvick won there, and I think if you were a betting guy, Kevin Harvick would make a great championship pick. I just feel like he has not hit his potential, and I feel like he's got a great opportunity to win this Winston Cup. The favorite's going to be Jeff Gordon. Even though Tony Stewart might lead all 16 laps here, I still feel like Jeff Gordon is going to be the guy post-Bristol Night. The Bristol Night race or the Southern 500, you're going to really want to keep your eye on. Oh, look at that. Bobby Labonte makes contact as we're trying to pass on the outside there. Now he's going to really try to run it slow, and that's why I wanted to be patient there to make sure we had enough real estate between me, the 12, and the 24. So now Kevin Harvick is kind of holding both of these guys up here, which is good for me, but Tony Stewart's starting to pull away. Jimmy Johnson, definitely a long shot for the Winston Cup Championship, but he's got a great opportunity here, guys, to win this race. I don't feel comfortable going too wide with Jeff Gordon here. Jeff Gordon is absolutely a tough cat to race. But yeah, one of us was going to win at Pocono, and it happened to be Kevin Harvick. I went for it. You know, you know how I am. I'm a very aggressive racer. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win. I'm not one of those that's just going to lay over and finish second. I'm willing to move a guy up the track to take the win. But passing at the Brickyard might be the toughest track to do so. And the reason why, it's a tight groove. So if you go in the corner and you slip up, man, you're making contact. Anyways, lap 4 to 16 here. Pit strategy is really weird here, guys, because you'll see cars pit as late as lap 12. Lap 12, guys. You'll see some cars maybe pit lap 8. Yeah, they're going to have a fantastic tires. But if the caution does not fall into their lap, they're not going to win anything. So my point is that you have to make your bed, you have to lay it, and you have to hope the cautions or no cautions go your way. All right. I feel like our car is much better than 6th place, to be honest with you. We're kind of holding back a little bit. I'm being very cordial with the 24 here. I don't want to try to make an aggressive move and damage our car early on. We need that aerodynamic advantage. But we're going to have to get around this 29 eventually because Tony Stewart is putting up Q trim laps here. Dale Jr. kind of a stick in the mud here. I don't know if he's going forward or backwards. I'm going to try to shoot for it here. Go way to the bottom. There we go. Harvick's going to throw a bad block. Yeah, he's a 66 rival, so he's going to make contact with me. So we're going to have to be very careful trying to pass Kevin Harvick. Jeff Gordon fighting on the outside here. We got him on the ropes here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Use the draft. The car's going to get really tight in corner exit. That's what I said. Indianapolis, such a tough racetrack. Coming up on lap 6, 10 to go here, guys. Of course, if you ever want to get free shipping on anything, guys, make sure you use the promo code down below. Diecastbuffet at Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales. Any orders $20 or more, guys, you'll get free shipping. Great for the holidays. Get your holiday diecasts. That's what I do, man. Get your shopping done early. You don't have to deal with it. Especially with, like, shipping logistics, right? You know, you don't want You don't want to lose out and have to open your stuff post-Christmas. Look at the freaking run we just got on Johnson, Earnhardt, and Harvick. Now we're up to second. We didn't have to deal with Kevin Harvick trying to put us in the catch fence. And now we have 2 cars to keep us away from Happy Harvick. So the tires are starting to slip here. I can start feeling some degradation, but I said lap 8 would be the early pit window. I am wrong. It was lap 6, and that is the difference. So if you have cars pitting as early as lap 6 and you have cars pitting as late as lap 12, that's what I'm saying. It is an open playbook. So the cars that are pitting right now, to kind of paint the picture, these guys they're banking on a caution. They're banking on a caution to come out at the right time when everyone else is a lap down, and pretty much that's how they're gonna try to win this race. They're gonna pray they get the lead, they stay out front, whatever it may be. They're gonna gain some ground with track position with tires, but they need a caution to come out at the perfect time. And if that happens, they might line up on the front row with 2 laps to go. Good tires, but great track position. Everyone else might have great tires, but that's their strategy. For us, I don't like that call. We've been on the wrong side of it here at Indianapolis. I like waiting it out and playing for a green flag run. That's what I like. We got the 40 car, Scott Wimmer right behind us. We're second place here, but there is a slew of cars that are going to really handicap the 20 car here. I mean, he's going to have a lot of race cars to pass here ahead of him. So that's going to help us out. Again, the groove here at Indianapolis is very, very tight. Might be the tightest speedway groove on the circuit, as we're going to make contact with the fence there. Scott Wimmer is not for position. Got some right rear damage. We might want to get that fixed up, because it is going to... It's really going to affect our race car on older tires. But then again, the longer you race, the better your tires will be. So it's really tough to kind of judge what is the best strategy to win at Indianapolis. I like to think about it as throwing darts against a wall, right? That's really how it is. It's a roulette wheel. It's a slot machine. You never know. It's not a tried and true strategy. Look how bad the tires are slipping here. Yeah, we can't push the car to try to get around Stewart there. There ain't no way. The good thing is Stewart's slowing down. He might be pitting here. If he is, we got to pit. He's coming in. We're pitting. Actually, no. Stay out. Get the bonus. Let's get the lap led, and then we'll come in. Look, I'm going to take the extra 5 bonus points. Risk possibly losing this race just to guarantee we have those bonus points. You never know what could happen. A caution could come out, and while we're on pit road this lap, we could finish 30th. Just give me the bonus points. You know, it's weird how 5 bonus points can seem like nothing. But I've noticed when we won the championship last year, we really capitalized on finishing good and getting laps led. Getting the bonus points. Getting the most laps led. Those things. It stacks up. And there we go, there we go. We're slipping, but now we have the 5 bonus points. Tony Stewart's already locked up the most laps led, so that's a plus 10 to the 20 car. Okay, we need to get on pit road here, guys. 70, I think, is the speed limit. Be careful, be careful. Get it down. There we go, there we go. Okay, perfect. All right, let's see what we need to do with the race car here, guys. No damage repair. Let's see. Is it going to take any time to fix that right rear? I don't know. I don't know. Tire pressure. Tell you what, we're just... You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I'm afraid we're gonna have to push this race car. If it takes me 0.2 of a second to fix it, I'll take it, because I'm gonna have to lean on that right rear. Because, like I said, there is a gigantic window of pit strategy. Let's just say there's 5 cars out there that are on old tires, and there's 2 laps to go. Well, let's say hypothetically, they're really good race cars. They could be 3 to 4 seconds ahead, and I might have to run qualifying IndyCar laps to catch these guys. I want that right rear as sealed up as best as possible, so I'm willing to take a little bit of a stub toe here on the pit stop. Knock on wood, hope and pray we get a good pit stop here, guys. 16.4, I will take it. But now, we're going to have to... Okay, I'm going to let Bobby go here. I don't want to make any more contact. we're going to, well, we just mowed the yard there. That's great. We're going to have to just absolutely bulldoze the field here. Because you're going to see cars, possibly the top 5, top 3, top 10, that are going to be on old tires. Now, come 2 to go, they're going to be struggling. But I've seen times where they make this strategy work, and they win. If they're a good car, like if you're Tony Stewart, you have that amount of pace, you can pit pretty well anywhere. And your strategy is going to give you a high percentage shot to win this Brickyard. But this is where, if you're staying out, and you already pitted earlier, if you catch a caution with 2 to 3 laps to go and you have a 3-second lead, 2-second lead, guess what? Race is over. Park it in victory lane because 2 to 3 caution laps come, boom, white flag, it's over. So that's what I'm saying, guys. That's why I love this game. The pitch strategy is incredible. And to think that they released a NASCAR game here in 2021 that's broken out of the box, right? Completely broken, completely buggy, glitchy, you know it. This thing, like I said, you can pick it up on Amazon. You can pick it up on eBay for like $6, this game. And it can be mint, sealed in the package. And let me tell you, it is perfect. It is the best NASCAR game. You can play it right out of the box. No DLCs, no game-breaking glitches, nothing. And if you want to improve the graphics for it, there's some like tutorials on how to get a converter box that improves the clarity of it. So the picture you're seeing, it's not as good as what I'm actually playing on, is what I'm trying to say. Like, my television is a lot sharper. Look up, I think it's a PS2 converter, HDMI converter. They're like maybe $15 or $20. Let me tell you, it makes everything 20 times clearer. You get that, you get your cheap under 2004 PlayStation 2 game. Let me tell you, man, you're gonna have some fun racing. Now we got Kurt Busch, Ward Burton. I think it's Dale Jr. ahead. Let's get a top 5 update here. So here we go. Tony Stewart, Kevin Harvick, Jimmie Johnson, Jeff Gordon. So what this tells me is that the cars that pitted earlier, they pitted way too early. And they were not fast enough to keep up with the rest of the pack. But also notice, it's lap 14 out of 16. A caution ends the race, and look where Tony Stewart is. He's on the back straightaway. We're exiting turn 2. He's about to be entering turn 3, and we're just exiting turn 2. So for us, we have to run complete qualifying trim. Tony Stewart pitted 1 lap earlier, and look how much track position he gained with those fresh tires. So that's kind of why I wanted to take those bonus points, because we should be able to get a few, well, what do they call it in football in the fourth quarter? Garbage time, you know? When you're up 20 points or something and you just keep running the ball, getting a crap load of yards. I think we can get a few garbage time positions here and get that top 5. As Earnhardt and Jeff Gordon are right in front of us, that 24 car is the car I'm really worried about. Make sure we pass the 24. I don't think Gordon or Earnhardt led a lap. I believe it was only me and Tony Stewart. Maybe one of the lap down cars. Or not lap down, but the early pit stop cats, which, if that was the case, it would be Ward Burton or Kurt Busch. Because, I mean, these cats steamrolled through them. Steamrolled. And that's the problem with that strategy. You have to have a competitive race car, but you also have to have a competitive pit strategy as well. You know, you can't just show up on a back marker 35th place car and expect to win the Brickyard 400 on pit strategy alone. All right, we've got 1 lap to do it. Can we get a top 5 here? I don't know. I mean, our car's fast, but Indianapolis is not like a Texas Motor Speedway where you can land it in the corner and the car will stick. You're on a very, very thin rope, and you got to be able to kind of hang the car into the rope here and just hold on to it. So, like right there, I could not get underneath Dale Jr. without making contact. That killed all my momentum. But the one thing about Indianapolis, it is the best drafting track on the Winston Cup circuit because you get a sensation of 213 miles per hour down the back straightaway. This is for 5 extra points here. If we can get around Jimmie Johnson, shake and bake to the bottom, I will make contact if need be. Clear him off the corner. Don't damage the car. There we go. He floored it. He hit the wall. It's over. Tony Stewart will win the 2010 Brickyard 400, but a top 3 run plus 5 extra bonus points for leading that lap. I say that was a huge success. Look at that. 6 seconds that Tony Stewart had on us. 1 lap made a huge difference. So that was fun. We didn't win the race, unfortunately, but hey, I tell you what, great points day. We came in 80 points out. We gained points on Johnson, Jeff Gordon. Earnhardt did lead 2 laps, so he was kind of the contrarian in the pit strategy. But I'll look at everybody who pitted early. I think Kevin Harvick might have been a part of those. I can't remember because they were behind us. But look at that. Burton gets a top 10. Labonte. Both of the Burton brothers there. Newman. But I think it was Kurt Busch and Ward Burton. I think they were the 2 suspects on that early pit strategy that did not pan out. But I think tip of the cap to the 57 car with Smith coming home with a 20th place finish. Great run right there. To the back of the pack here, it's going to be Carter, Gibson, and Ferguson. Going to be a tough break for those. Kyle Petty, Tina Gordon, Kenny Wallace, bottom of the barrel. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I upload these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time right here on the channel, fellas. Hope you're having a jolly good time out there. And again, if you ever want to get free shipping on anything, guys, make sure you use my promo code down below, Diecastbuffet at CircleBDiecast.com. Link in the description for that. Any orders, $20 more, guys. I tell you what, it saves you a lot. Well, up the next race, I think it's Watkins Glen. That's going to be a barn burner. Have a great one, everybody. Like, comment, and subscribe. Diecast Buffet signing off.